the 30 best games for laptops and low-end PCs for 2024. Starting with number 1, Arkham City. Arkham City feels as though it genuinely captures what it would be like to be Batman. The game also has a clever twist explaining why you face a never-ending army of thugs. If you want to find out if you're going to like the Arkham game series, we'd say this is the best one to try. The game's minimum requirements are following with number 2, we have Braid. In this dreamy 2D puzzle platformer, the protagonist has come unstuck in time. The player must navigate a painterly world where, just like their character, only some things move with time's arrow. Rewinding time and manipulating the timeline are central gameplay mechanics. You can never die, and you never lose. Unlike rogue-type games and grind-heavy open-world RPG titles, Braid treats your time and attention as precious. The game doesn't force you to solve puzzles by halting your progress until you get it right. If you can't figure something out, you can simply play onward and come back when you're ready. And this game can run on anything. Following with number 3, Brutal Doom. It's the version of Doom you'd want to play if it were made today in a modern FPS engine. There are new alternate weapons for your starting pistol. Guns now have load mechanics. There are alternate weapons for the plasma rifle and the BFG 9000. And you can find and use some enemy weapons that were not previously accessible in-game. Features like mouse look, aiming, and jumping are all implemented. There's a fast rolling motion to dodge fire, a new fatality mode, and additional difficulty levels. In short, it's amazing. Following with number 4, Creeper World 4. Take charge of an arsenal of weapons to do battle with a strange blue goo that is hellbent on taking over the world. Creeper World 4 is the first Creeper game to use 3D. The battles have a steady challenge level that remains engaging without crushing players via sudden difficulty spikes also. There's a free demo on Steam you can experiment with before pulling the trigger. Following with number 5, Cult of the Lamb Explore. The depths of adorable darkness. Cult of the Lamb is a game about cults where you play as an adorable lamb. A lamb who is also a cult leader that ruthlessly exploits their flock, forcing them to toil, tithe, and participate in unholy black mass-style rituals of vaguely Lovecraftian darkness. It's a 2D plus RPG that depends on NPC management in a way reminiscent of The Sims. You need to keep your cultists healthy and happy, and they'll let you wring ever more labor and spiritual energy from them.
Of your cult, draw power from your followers by giving daily sermons and watch their faith grow. Step 2, satisfy the faithful. As the mighty lamb, you have to tend to your flock, lead them, feed them, and build your small community into a thriving woodland cult.
Following with number 6, Cuphead Visit. The era of classic animation with Cuphead is a great game for someone looking for a game you might fairly call Nintendo hard, particularly if they enjoy its animation. Cuphead's visual aesthetic is unique. It's the only game we've ever seen that mimics the rubber hose animation style of the early 1930s. It also has bullet hell aspects that measure up to legends of the genre. You'll need sharp reflexes to beat this frenetic 2D platformer, but not much in the way of PC horsepower. Its physics are intuitive, and the core gameplay asks you to stretch your creativity and think on your feet to figure out what the boss's powers are and what's going on around you. Thoroughly enjoyable and visually unforgettable. Following in number 7, Faster Than Light. Do you enjoy spaceships, pixel art, and chiptunes? If so, FTL might be a great next binge game. Faster Than Light delivers a lot of replayability in a compact, low-overhead, spaceship simulation roguelike-like. Take your chosen ship and crew on an adventure through a randomly generated galaxy filled with glory and bitter defeat. Permadeath means you have to start over if you die, but it's worth it for the chance to try again. Following with number 8. Hades. Some games punish players for dying, docking them cash, items, and XP. But with Hades, there are no corpse runs. Dying is the point. It feels entirely appropriate for a button-mashing gonzo roguelike about the semi-immortal son of Hades, Greek god of the underworld. Every playthrough is different, and you can still have new interactions with NPCs after playing through to the final boss. Dark Souls players and early Super Mario World lovers will recognize the routine of counting iframes while getting used to the game's unforgiving timing.
Stupid boy, you shall never reach the surface. You'll have a better home where you belong, here on Olympus. And to help you on your journey, have my blessing.
Following with number 9. Hotline Miami 1 and 2. The Hotline Miami games both received rave reviews for their unique settings, gameplay, and story. The first game casts you as a nameless character nicknamed Jacket by the community. The game takes place in a gritty, stylistically distinctive version of Miami in 1989. Your task? Kill off the local Russian mob. Hotline Miami. 2 deals with the aftermath of your actions and the events that led to them, providing additional context around the story. It also skips ahead to 1991 to answer the question of what happened to Jacket after your rampage. In the end, with number 10, we have Minecraft. Minecraft is an endearing, engaging, open-world sandbox. Minecraft is an easily accessible game with a rich crafting system, dangerous mobs, and huge worlds to explore. This game has inspired millions of people to spend billions of hours stacking 8-bit voxels on top of each other. Its simple graphics belie incredible creative and expressive potential. Minecraft is a phenomenal crafting and building game, but its ending is enough to bring even jaded veteran gamers up short.
Build your own little community. Protect yourself with the strongest armor that you can craft, and fight off the dangers of the night. No one can tell you what you can or cannot do, with no rules to follow. This adventure, it's up to you.
If you're in this part of the video, thank you for watching. Do not forget to like and subscribe. It helps us a lot and encourages us. And if you have any favorite game, share it with us in the comments. If this video does well, I will be making a part 2.